chance to get involved in?
Well, I guess we're in the beginning of May right now, so May and June, so we'll be starting again probably around July. That'll be our next course, right?
Right.
So kind of first quarter, second quarter.
Yeah, well, I hope we get, better participation, although you have great participation right now.
Yeah, we were really only limiting this ideally for what Chuck likes in class size. The ideal class size is 12 to 15 members. So we got more than what we wanted the first time. If we can just rotate that many people through the group.
Just consistently rotate people through, that's the plan?
Yeah, the real key to this is we meet every week and daily email coaching, etc. It's the small group effort that really makes the difference. It's peer pressure is what it is. Upcoming education, don't forget this Sunday, we've got our Smart Office meetup over at Bar Louie. That's May 9th, this Sunday from 6 to 10. This coming week, we've got our DYI Fast Track meeting again on May 12th. So we meet every Wednesday from 1 to 3 for the Double Your Income. Broker collaboration this week is May 11th over at Platt Park. That's from 10 to 11:30 for broker collaboration meeting. CTM e-contracts May 17th from 2 to 3 at the Inverness office or online. We have CTM e-contracts training. It's a great class. Outlook is May 18th from 2 to 3. That's at the Platt Park office or online if you want to attend that. Active CMA and e-alerts is May 20th. That's from 2 to 3. Also at the Platt Park office, and all these classes are available online. Anybody have any questions or anything, they can just email Tina, who heads up all of our education and training for membership.
Yeah, I've taken all of them, and I've taken, I think, 3 out of the 4 here again this month, because there's just so much to learn.
Yeah, well, we don't want to, the reason they're only really hour courses is basically the class makeup each time is different.
Exactly, and there's different people and different questions, and you can lead us yourself in some ways.
Yeah, we don't want to scare people away with 2 and 3 hour programs. They're an hour, sometimes they're longer, and depending on who's involved, the content changes from time to time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't forget our hands-on social media program. That is a 9 to 4 program being held at DeVry University. It's coming up next week, May 14th, 2010. It's not 8 to 5, it's actually 9 to 4. But it helps if you were there from 8 and stayed till 5, but it is 9 to 4 class. I'll be sending out another link on that with this program for those of you that want to get involved in that. And you can also we have a website out there called Hands on Social Live. So if you just go to www.handsonsocial.live, L-I-V-E, you can get more details on our show. Also, don't forget a new thing we've started here. We've got our own meetup. It's called Smart Meetup, and we're meeting over at Bar Louie every Sunday night. For now, we're going to be using Bar Louie over in Southland Town Center. So if you've got some time on Sunday evening, you just want to sit around with other members, vendors, members, associates, friends, families, whatever. It's just a meetup that we have over at Bar Louie in Southland Town Center from 6 till 10. If you haven't been over there, I kind of started doing this after I had a little birthday festivity there, and it was kind of cool just to sit in a bar with people and talk about things in a low-key environment.
Yeah, right.
And we had some people that are vendors and affiliates and agents and just normal people. Met some people in the bar that we knew. So it ended up being a great thing. So I thought, well, we're just going to use Meetup and do this,
Yeah, and if you haven't been to Southland Town Center, it's a great place to go and just look around. There's a lot of neat shops down there, and it's all new.
Yeah, just so everyone knows that Southland Town Center is where our old Metro Brokers office used to be at Arapahoe and University.
Right.
So there's a Whole Foods there and lots of shops. You said lots of restaurants. A killer Hollywood theater.
Yeah.
It's a nice place. Another thing we're getting involved in here, I'm going to get some more details for us next time, is the Quality Service Certified. We're going to get all of our offices QSC certified, and we're going to work on as many members in our organization as we can to get the Quality Service Certified designation. It's an easy designation to get. Our special we have through QSC and through our car membership is $99 to get the designation.
And that would be normally like $250.
Yeah, $250 designation. It's a 3.5-hour online and or in. You can attend the class physically, but it's just as easy to go online and take the course.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we like the QSC is really, I think it's a pretty high price return or real high value proposition to get the designation. First of all, for some people that are newer in the business or don't have any designation, I think it's a great designation to have. And I think really it's a great, what we're really trying to promote is really good service experience and good client service satisfaction. This being a third-party advocate, basically they monitor, query, test, and talk to all the clients involved in the QSC program, and they provide a third-party online feedback and rating system for your company and for your brokers in the system.
That's excellent. That's good information. You can advertise that if you're doing a good job, right?
Well, absolutely. I think a lot of, as we move more into transparency, this is going to really push what we call the professional accountability, and it's going to force people, I think, to perform as they say up front on their agreement. So really, I think it's just increasing the communication and the consistency with the consumer out there. Like, I will do this. I will call at least once a week. I will at least give you a good faith estimate on any offer. I mean, every agent has their own upfront written guarantee that they give to their clients, and then the surveys are based on the feedback that they got from
whether they met their expectations,
or
whether
not.
they laid them out clearly, and then they met them.
Exactly. And I think this is a quality program. It's for broker owners. I believe the communication with the consumer and the satisfaction for the members out there is going to, I think, reduce broker liabilities a lot and increase the expectations and the performance. I think a lot of brokers really don't offer. I mean, I used to, on my listings, I offered a performance guarantee and like a 24-hour cancellation clause. But I really never did a 24-hour cancellation clause or a performance guarantee when I'm working with a buyer.
Right, yeah.
For the most part, most of my career just shot from the hip. So this is going to be an interesting program to put in place.
I'm looking forward to it.
Next, we're going to go over our product that we're using here, which is the Access U2, otherwise known as Property by Phone. This is a property-specific lead-generating mobile marketing concept. It's really what we like to call the next level in real estate, and I've already got one of our agents, Samantha Dardano, who took a listing over in Heritage Hills, Lone Tree, put her first rider up, actually had someone call. She got a call back right away, less than 24 hours on it. I saw her in the office. She's like, "What? God, can you believe this? I put it up. I tried it myself. They got pictures and got the video there. And I've got some people that have called. I'm like, well, have you called the people?" And she's like, well, I don't want to do that. I'm like, well, that's what this is.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a call capture. So I convinced her to call just by using the phrase, and this is a great line for everyone to keep in mind. If you just, any internet lead, if you always call them back and say, "Hey, this is Kirby Smith. I was just giving you a courtesy call, wondering if you got your photos, got your link, got your password," whatever, if it's a web lead. But as soon as you say, "Hey, this is a courtesy call," it really just defuses the whole phone call. Because number one, these people are being called by you, hopefully within minutes or an hour or so of you getting a notification that a phone number came in.
Yeah.
And they're going to be freaked out anyway.
They're right in front of the property right now, and all of a sudden you're calling them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too big brother for a lot of people. Just tell them we got satellites actually watching them. But, the basic line that we like to emphasize to people is, mobile is here. It's here to stay. 86% of all Americans own a cell phone. And 75% of the people use it for much more than just phone calls. I think with the advent here of iPhones and Androids, HTC, everyone is moving into, it used to be that very few people had PDAs. Everyone's moving into smartphones right now. And a lot of people do have broadband. Basically right now, stat-wise, we've got 546 million mobile web users in the U.S., and that's in the world, I'm sorry, and growing faster every day. Actually, mobile web use has 10 times the brand awareness. I mean, people that are actually on their mobiles really like their mobiles. The click-through rates are 10 times higher than what you would normally think click-through rates or usage is on traditional web pages and stuff. So a lot of people actually do call. I've got several of these riders out myself, and I've gotten leads. I've leased offices. I haven't yet sold a house like Sam's going to do. By the way, Sam's lead was a $625,000 home buyer who had just closed in his home in Kansas, who hadn't talked to any agents, and Samantha already sent him other properties in the area that afternoon, and she's actually working with that buyer just off a, hi, this is Samantha, I'm just giving you a courtesy call.
Way to go, Samantha.
Yeah, paid for her property by phone for the next 18 years. You know?
Yeah, all right.
So we got some stats here, basically two stats. 49% of all respondents said they're more likely to use an agent who offered a mobile solution as part of their marketing platform, and 67% of the respondents said it would actually be a major factor in choosing their realtor. So I've actually integrated this property by phone as a showpiece in my internet marketing world and my marketing materials when I walk in.
Sounds like our clients know more about it than we do as realtors. Huh?
Well, I got a listing appointment the other day simply from, I saw the lead come in. The guy was going to contact me, and I called him back before he could call me on listing. Mm-hmm. He was going to call me for a listing appointment, and he was freaked out that I was calling him back before he was just testing it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
So, they do that and they plug in the number, and we've got if anybody wants to test it out there right now, you can call this number right here, 866-799-9899, and just enter in the property code or the enter code of 15, and they'll get a sample sent back to them of the pictures, videos, etc. And this is, I know you probably can't see it up there on the screen, on the screenshot that we're transposing right now, but basically they'll get an email back like this that states that gives the property address. It gives you 145 characters, property address, blah, blah, blah. Click here. And when they click there, basically that brings them to a website. And the magic with property by phone is they've actually patented the technology that regardless of the smartphone platform, okay, the people can open up the pictures and open up the video without having to download software.
Yeah. I would imagine that's a huge advantage. People don't want to download things.
Yep.
This takes that away, right?
So what they're going to get when they upload that and see it on that link is they're going to get 10 to 14 large color photos. You can put things in there like blueprints or floor plans. Of course, your contact information is going to be there. And you can also add virtual tours, tour videos on your house, and even a tour video on yourself as a profile. Or you could actually put your mortgage guy up there and let him pay for this whole program too. You could actually put a video profile on, say, Wells Fargo Mortgage. Mm-hmm. So we think it saves time, it saves gas, it saves money. It's a great listing tool. You know, go green, save trees. No more empty brochure boxes or brochure boxes with water or people complaining they're out of brochures.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, if you want to try it out, give it a shot. 866-799-9899. Enter your code 15, and you'll get yourself a sample thing of high-res photos. And they actually have two. They have an agent video on there, sample video, and they have a property video on there that everyone can sample out there. Really, there's so many uses for this product. We don't have really time to go over it. You can use it in magazines, online, on your web, everywhere to get people information about yourself. There's a lot more applications than literally just sign writers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And for information, I think Kathy, you can reach Kathy Faulkner at Kathy@propertybyphone.com or Ann Pyle at Ann@propertybyphone.com. Their number is 303-829-1628, or the easiest way is just to go to propertybyphone.com/MetroBrokers and just set up an account, put your credit card in, get your sign writers, they get shipped right to your home or office, and you're in business.
Do you want to talk about pricing?
$6 a month per listing.
There you go.
Can't beat that. Way cheaper than brochures.
Yeah.
We got to wrap this show up again.
Thank you,
Got
Mark.
another edition of the Smart Office Network TV. Join us next week, same time, 11:30, plus or minus a few minutes on Friday. And we're looking forward to sharing lots of great information about the Smart Office Network and Metro Brokers. Hope to see you all then. Till then, much success to everyone.